After several hours of travel, from Gelani to Tirana Airport, from Tirana to Rome Airport, we just arrived at the railway station of the Italian capital city. This time, I am accompanied by a group of teachers from the school Hello Academy of Education in Gelani. We are brought together by the desire to see what Rome has to offer. For me, it is the first time visiting this city with a big history. City of great emperors, famous creators and artists, and much more. Today is the first of the 3 days that we'll be here. The city seems so lively, and you can see that all through people's faces. On the second day, after drinking my morning coffee with a delicious croissant, I decided to visit Rome alone. Great curiosity was one of the reasons why I didn't wait more. The first destination was the Trevi Fountain. The Fontana di Trevi is perhaps the most famous fountain in the world and definitely in Rome. The Baroque fountain on the Piazza di Trevi Square was initially designed by Bernini for Pope Clemens XII. However, it was not built until 50 years later, after a redesign by the architect Nicola Salvi. While I was still thinking about the magical fountain that I had left behind not many minutes ago, an interesting square appeared in front of my eyes. Piazza Navona is one of the largest and most beautiful piazza squares in Rome, with 3 impressive fountains. Including the Fontana with its large obelisk at the center, the Baroque church of Sant'Agnes in Agon provides an impressive backdrop. Surrounding the square are the restaurants and street artists, painters, and musicians who add a lively atmosphere to the scene. I walked for almost an hour through the Rome streets until I arrived at Peter's Square. This square is one of the largest and most beautiful squares in the world. It is located in Vatican City, at the feet of St. The gigantic square, with its dimensions of 320 meters long and 240 meters wide, is spectacular. In the liturgies and more noticeable events, Peter's Square in the Vatican has held more than 300,000 people. The construction of the square was carried out between 1656 and 1667 at the hands of Bernini, with the support of Pope Alexander XII. Even now, you can see that this square is full of people from all over the world. It appears as though they have a great desire to visit the premises of the smallest state within a large city. With what I saw today, a wish that I had for years was fulfilled, although I was still worried that I was not able to visit the Sistine Cupola. If I had bought the ticket earlier and gone earlier, this would have been fulfilled. After I visited the Vatican, with the same interest, I continued walking. In a small square, I stopped in front of a street artist who was painting and selling. He sells one of his works for €10. In the end, I must accept that my impressions of my first visit to this city were impressive, as I am sure that images of Rome are already stored in my memory. That's it for this time. On the second visit, I hope to stay longer and see more.